Hi guys, it's Sam here with Bargain Hunting Blonde, and today I'm doing a tag video, and the tag was created by Kat L, and she actually tagged me, and it's called Bring Them Back. So it's bags that we wish we had bought when they were out, or we wish that a fashion house would bring back. So today I have 5 different bags, or kind of like bag categories that I wish brands would bring back. And a lot of them are Louis Vuitton, and that's just because I have always loved Louis Vuitton. My first bag I bought, like true designer bag, when I was 18 and still a lifeguard, was a Louis Vuitton Speedy 25. So I have been watching that fashion house and that brand for a long time. So bag kind of type number 1 is going to be the multicolor. I'll put some pictures up on the screen somewhere, assuming I can get it to work. I might work in Silicon Valley, but I'm like not the best tech person, which is kind of funny. Like I still have a written planner because I don't trust my phone. So the multicolor, I absolutely loved it in the Blanc color or in the white. I think it's beautiful. I love the colors. I think since early 2000s is really coming back in fashion, it would be perfect to come back right now. I think a lot of people would buy it. A lot of people would love it. I mean, could you imagine if they made a multi-pochette and it was different colors of the multicolor monogram? So like one part of the multi-pochette was like white and one was black, and like the strap could be a different color. Like I would die. I would need that. I think everyone would need that. So I'd love them to bring that back. I do look all the time online at the different vintage pieces or pre-loved pieces, but the problem is, especially with the white, it doesn't necessarily hold up well if you don't take care of it well. So a lot of the pieces are pretty worn, and when the multicolor monogram starts to wear, you can really see it, I think, a lot more than a lot of the vintage pieces of the brown monogram. So that would be number 1. Number 2 would be the Chanel pearl bag, which I'm sure you've all seen. It's like a mini flap. It has pearls all over it. It is beautiful, it is stunning, and it sold out in like 5 seconds. And I think unless you had an amazing essay or you had pre-ordered it, you didn't get it. So I would love for Chanel to come back with a full pearl bag at that same price point, which was, we're gonna put this in air quotes, reasonable for Chanel. As we all know, it wasn't actually reasonable because it was Chanel prices and they've gotten insane, but it was reasonable for an all pearl bag. It was beautiful. I've actually never seen that one in person, and I just love that bag. Number 3 would be Hermes, certain colors more than certain bags. So I know that colors for them are seasonal and sometimes they come back and sometimes they don't. I love the deep blues and the deep greens. Recently Vert Cypress came out and I tried to find a piece in it, I couldn't, so I would love a Vert Cypress piece. I know Vert Bosphore is really similar in color, but it's not like the exact same as the Vert Cypress, and then whenever I find them on like Fashion File or the Real, they're very much marked up and very expensive because it's a beautiful color. So I would love if Hermes would kind of bring back some of their discontinued blue-green colors, just because I love those. I'm sure everyone out there has got an Hermes color that they love and that they stock all the time, but it's no longer easy to find in store unless you're like special ordering, or if you're willing to pay like $5,000 to $10,000 over retail, which those bags are expensive enough and I'm definitely not willing to. Number 4, again, Louis Vuitton, and this is like very general. I would love to see Louis Vuitton have more canvas pieces readily available. I don't know why it is so hard for them to understand that they're a canvas fashion house and not a leather fashion house. I have way too many Louis Vuitton pieces. Like, I need to make a video for you guys because you'll actually be astounded. I love Louis Vuitton. I actually love vintage Louis Vuitton pieces. I love when the patina has like color to it. So I have a lot of Louis Vuitton. But it's really hard to find certain canvas pieces, and it's kind of ridiculous. Especially the smaller leather goods, well, I guess they're technically canvas, but the SLGs that Louis Vuitton has, it can be really hard to find. Like, I know a lot of people who would like to get into luxury and into the Louis Vuitton fashion house but want to start with a smaller piece, like the key pouch or the key clay, which I know is just, I think means key and key again when you call it the key clay, but I would absolutely love to see them like readily have those available so that you could actually go in and buy one instead of paying double the price for it on the pre-loved market if you really want to get one. I know they randomly restock the website and you'll randomly find them in stores, but I feel like it used to be so much easier to find canvas pieces. And that just kind of sucks. I mean, I know some people have been on like wait lists for certain pieces like the multi-pochette for like months. And allegedly Louis Vuitton doesn't do wait lists. And yet I know I've been offered to be put on one for certain pieces. So it doesn't totally make sense, and I would just love to see Louis Vuitton bring back more canvas. I don't think it would be difficult, and I definitely think they could do it. So Louis Vuitton, please bring back more canvas pieces, especially in the US. I find when I'm in Europe for work, it's much easier to find them, but you know, I'm kind of the you know, really rare case where I'm in Europe just so much, even though I don't live in Europe. And lastly, but not least, would be, I'm looking at my list, sorry guys, would be, oh, this one. I remember this one, and I actually have a piece to show you. Please, 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 please bring back the Totally, this is the Totally GM in the Damier Azur. I would love this bag for work in every color in the GM size, but they're really hard to find in good condition. They're really hard to find at like a reasonable price. Whenever I see a Damier Ebene one, it's very expensive. And I just would love Louis Vuitton to bring them back, and I think a lot of people would agree. They have a really, really great strap drop, much thicker straps than the Neverfull, and this top zipper is just a game changer. If you have to put something under the seat, I've had things routinely fall out of my Neverfull, and I travel with the Neverfull all the time, but like, this bag is amazing. It's a bummer that they discontinued the Totally, and I would love it if they bring it back. I know, you know, there's been rumors about a lot of different things they're discontinuing, and I hope they're discontinuing things at this moment to bring them back in like a renewed version, like with the Palm Springs line of backpacks when they came back with the exposed zipper. I think a lot of people really liked that and worked for a lot of people. I personally don't like the exposed zipper, but I think functionality wise I totally get it. And so I'd love it if with some of their other pieces like the Totally, lots of rumors flying that the Favorite is being discontinued, bags like that that people love, if they are discontinuing them, I'd love to see them come back in some sort of other iteration. So those are my 5 bags that I would say bring them back. As you can see, it's very Louis Vuitton heavy. Some are more just general types of bags, but some are very specific. I think, you know, a lot of people have bags that they wish they hadn't missed out on, or, you know, at that point for them, it wasn't necessarily financially sound to buy the bag, so they didn't, and then when they went to get it, it was no longer made, which I know has happened to a lot of people. So I'm gonna tag a couple people. I will tag them down below and on Instagram, because I know whenever I'm tagged in a video, I like forget, and it's like better if I see it on Instagram or tag down below. So especially She's the Posh, you know I'm coming for you with tags because she always tags me. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see how I style my bags, please make sure to follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, which are both linked down below. I actually have a tendency to reveal my bags on Instagram before I ever get to filming a video. So you'll see, I'll be like, oh, a YouTube reveal, and you'll be like, wait a minute, I think I've seen that on Instagram. So make sure to follow me on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you liked the video, if you like this type of content, please hit the like button down below and the subscribe button. I am so close to 1,000 followers, and I am so excited. I know that's not a lot for a lot of people, but that's a lot for me. And I just do this as a hobby, and I just love doing it, and it's nice to see the people actually watch and care about your videos. So thank you guys, and have a good day. Bye guys.